The story begins at the famous 24 Hours at Daytona race. A skilled racer named Sonny Hayes is behind the wheel, speeding around the track with confidence and precision. The event is intense, but Sonny's performance is nothing short of impressive. He pushes his car to the limits, overtaking rivals and making daring moves that excite the crowd. Thanks to his efforts, the team he is racing for, led by Chip Hart, wins the big competition. After the victory, Sonny quietly prepares to leave. He loads his things into his old van, ready to move on as if this win was just another day for him. Chip approaches him with an offer, a full-time spot on his team. It's a big opportunity, something many drivers would dream of. But Sonny politely refuses. He thanks Chip for everything and drives away, back to his lonely and wandering life. Sonny wasn't always like this. Years ago, he was a rising star in Formula One racing. He had the talent and speed to make it big with the Lotus team. But everything changed one fateful day at the Spanish Grand Prix. A horrific crash destroyed his career and nearly his life. One day, while doing laundry at a quiet laundromat, Sonny is approached by an old friend, Ruben Cervantes, a former racer like him. Ruben now owns a Formula One team called APXGP, but things are not going well. The team is on the verge of collapse, and Ruben is desperate for a miracle. He needs at least one big win to keep the team alive. So he makes Sonny an offer: join APXGP and race for him again. At first, Sonny hesitates. He doesn't want to return to that world, especially after everything that happened. But deep down, he feels loyalty toward Ruben, and after some thought, he agrees. Sonny travels to Silverstone Circuit in London, where the APXGP team is based. There, he meets the people who will become part of his new journey. There's Kate McKenna, the brilliant technical director who knows everything about cars. The team principal, Kasper Smolinski, keeps the operation running, while Dodge Dowda, the chief mechanic, makes sure the cars are in top shape. And then there's the young superstar rookie, Joshua Pierce. Fast, talented, and full of confidence. Joshua has his cousin and manager Cash by his side, who worries that if Ruben loses the team, Joshua's career will suffer too. Joshua takes one look at Sonny and dismisses him as too old to matter. Sonny, on the other hand, thinks Joshua is arrogant and reckless. The tension between them is clear from the start. Sonny then takes a test drive in a modern Formula One car, which is far more advanced than what he used to race years ago. At first, he struggles, falling behind during qualification. But then, as his old instincts kick in, he pushes the car harder and harder, until he crashes. Even so, his performance proves something to the team. He's still got the skill to compete. The team prepares for the British Grand Prix, one of the biggest races of the season. During the press conference before the event, things get uncomfortable when a reporter starts asking Sonny personal questions about his past failures and gambling issues. The mood turns sour, and the session ends early. When race day comes, trouble strikes before the start. Sonny's car stalls right before the starting line. As the race begins, APXGP faces one setback after another. Their pit stops are slow and unorganized, costing them precious time. What started as a promising race turns into a disaster. Joshua loses his temper and yells at a young pit crew member named Jody, blaming her for the mistake. Sonny defends her, but later Jody asks him not to step in, not wanting to cause more problems. Meanwhile, Sonny asks Ruben about Kate, but Ruben warns him not to mess around. Later, Sonny approaches Kate for a drink. He wants her help to design a car built for aggressive, strategic racing, something that can handle his unique style. But Kate isn't impressed. She thinks Sonny only cares about himself, not the team. Meanwhile, Joshua goes home and studies Sonny's old racing videos, including the horrific crash that ended his career. The season continues, and the Hungarian Grand Prix arrives. During the race, Sonny holds up the entire team at the pit stop because he demands a specific set of tires. Kasper is furious, but Sonny refuses to move until he gets what he wants. Then Sonny does something bold. He crashes on purpose to trigger the safety car rule, which helps his team gain an advantage. This risky move pays off. APXGP finally wins a race, shocking everyone. Kate starts to see Sonny in a new light and begins planning the special car he asked for. Next comes the Italian Grand Prix. The team is doing great, and things seem hopeful until Joshua makes a huge mistake. Ignoring Sonny's advice to wait for the right opportunity, he tries to overtake Max Verstappen and crashes into a barrier. His car bursts into flames, but Sonny bravely pulls Joshua out just in time. Joshua survives, but at the hospital, his mother, Bernadette, angrily blames Sonny, thinking his advice caused the accident. While Joshua recovers, Sonny takes on the role of promoting the team and keeps racing. He starts doing better and earning respect again. Joshua eventually returns for the Belgian Grand Prix, but his comeback turns ugly when he pushes too hard and crashes into Sonny, sparking another argument. That night, Kate tricks both of them into showing up at the same poker game. The two rivals throw playful insults at each other, but eventually Joshua wins. What he doesn't know is that Sonny let him win on purpose. Later, Sonny tells Kate the truth, and the two share a romantic night together. Things take a dark turn when Ruben delivers bad news. Someone filed an anonymous complaint about the materials Kate used in Sonny's car upgrades. The FIA steps in and demands that all upgrades be removed. This could destroy APXGP's chances of winning. During the next race, Sonny, furious over the situation, crashes after a dangerous move against Sergio Perez. He ends up in the hospital again. Ruben visits him and reveals something shocking. Sonny never told him how severe his injuries from the Spanish Grand Prix were. Feeling betrayed, Ruben tells Sonny he can't trust him anymore and leaves. Soon after, a man named Peter Banning, a member of APXGP's board, visits Sonny. It turns out Peter was the one who filed the complaint against Kate. His plan? Remove Ruben and sell the team. He even offers Sonny a place on his side. Meanwhile, Joshua talks to his mother about everything and admits the truth. It wasn't Sonny's fault he got hurt. It was his own recklessness. He promises to be more responsible from now on. Finally, the big day comes, the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, the last race of the season. Sonny gives Peter his answer by sending him a middle finger emoji. He stays loyal to Ruben, who allows him to race one final time. The FIA clears Kate, so her troubles are over. The race begins and it's intense. Joshua pushes hard with worn tires but eventually loses positions to Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. Sonny collides with George Russell, forcing both cars to make emergency pit stops. With fresh tires, Sonny and Joshua return to the track. Sonny sacrifices his shot at victory to give Joshua the lead, but fate intervenes. Joshua crashes after colliding with Hamilton. Suddenly, Sonny has one last chance. His vision starts to blur, but he keeps going, determined to finish. Against all odds, Sonny crosses the finish line first. APXGP wins, saving the team from being sold. After the celebration, Joshua receives an offer to join Mercedes, but he surprises everyone by staying with APXGP. Sonny, however, decides it's time to retire from Formula One. Before leaving, he shares a heartfelt goodbye with Kate, and they kiss, promising to see each other again. Joshua catches Sonny before he goes, and the two part as friends. In the final moments, Sonny drives down to Mexico to compete in the Baja 1000. When organizers tell him there isn't much money involved, Sonny simply smiles and says, "It's not about the money.